everyone, it's Dasher Dave here again. I'm back for another crafty video. So, sorry, I was just checking to make sure it was recording because I've had that today. So, we're going to do some more on this. So, let's just open it up. So, we made these last time, this closure. So I'll just warn you, I might have to cough. I've been wearing a mask and that's been helping me. But I'm also struggling because I need to breathe. So, so if I cut the video, that's the reason why, because I'm coughing or sneezing or whatever. So today, rather than doing lots of pieces, different things, piecemeal bits that we're going to put together, what we're going to do is we're going to stick down some of the things that we've already made for it. And the reason for that is I'm trying to do some short videos because my coughing is aggravated by like talking for any length of time. So I'm trying to do some shorter videos. So so just until I'm able to talk better. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to add some bits, put in some bits of decoration, and therefore there won't be so much coughing. There won't be so much coughing until I have to cough. So anyway, because we're kind of coming to the end of the big pieces of this. So we've made some really big, satisfying pieces on here. We need to now kind of fill it with pieces and decide the bits that we've got left. So once we start filling it with things, we can then decide whether, does this piece need something, or does this need something in the back, or whatever, that sort of thing. Okay, so we made these. Remember when we made these labels with the glossy accents, the Dymo tape, and some crackle accents? I'm going to stick these in. I think that's a good place to go. So we'll put this. Let's just put it that way. I think the border's fallen out. Something's fallen out anyway. Oh yeah, that's dropped down. So we're going to stick this on here. So I just need to make sure I've got it the right way around. Oh, I've just noticed as well, a bit of work needs to go on here because that hasn't stuck down properly. So let's do that as well. Because what I like to do is I'd like to move on to something new. And I want to finish this, obviously, before we do that. But I'm kind of thinking I'd like to make a 3D project. So making something with, I know they're all 3D because they're not flat. But what I mean by that is making something paper mache style. And I'm thinking of some things that I might like to do. Now, I don't want to go into any great detail because then you won't say, oh, that's not what you said you were going to do. Then it's kind of open to me making some changes. But I think that's what I'm going to do, is make a 3D kind of project using the paper mache that I know that I talked about on my podcast. And said, how would people feel about me doing that? And lots of you said that you'd quite like that. So we'll do that. So I'm going to put this on here. So I know it's kind of covered by the string, but it does add some detail. It fits nicely on that spine. So we might as well put that on. I am going to use white glue. I think they get a faster grab, and it is paper on the back of here. And it's going to be attached to card, so it should grab it nicely. So I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, look, you knew that would happen, didn't you? You're going to stick your finger in that, Dave. And I did. You were right. So I hope everybody else is well. There seems to be a bit of a resurgence at the moment, especially in the UK. I don't know whether it's any different anywhere else, but a bit of a resurgence of COVID going on at the moment. I know lots of people that have had it. Unfortunately, because I know lots of people that have had it, one of them has probably given it to me. So, and the cough is just horrible. So although I was only ill for like 3 days where I just couldn't do anything, I've been left with this horrible cough and still like a bit of a runny nose and just generally feeling a bit lethargic. But there we go. So that's fine. And then we're going to stick these in. Now, I'm not sure where I'm going to put these. I think I wanted them on here as like kind of labels. So I think I might put this one on here because there's less space, less clearance space there, and put that on there. Because we need to get them stuck down. They were tucked in this pocket, and I was frightened that they were going to fall in and I wouldn't be able to get them out again. So we need to stick them down. So we made them for here, so we need to get them stuck down now. So, but yeah, I'm sure it's not just a UK thing. I think there's a bit of a COVID resurgence going on around the globe. I don't know why I said it like that, the globe, but I did, so you just have to go with it. I did have some scrap card somewhere. I think I've thrown it away. I just want something to smooth out that back of there. Okay, just so that it doesn't all squeeze out once I stick it down. So like that, perfect, cool. So put that over. Oh, there you go. Better put it the right way up, Dave. Because again, that would be a mistake. So I think I was thinking, should I have it staggered? I think I've decided I want it all down one side. You notice how there's lots of I think. Right, I'm going to cough again. It's that the problem with the coughing is the editing. I have to do so much editing. I think I'm going to have that one there. But yeah, just the extra editing that I have to do because of coughing so much. It's taking up more time, which I don't want it to, when I'm not feeling very well. If you understand what I mean, like I love doing my channel, but when it takes extra time, because I do all of my own editing. I'm not rich enough. Well, I'll never be rich enough to have somebody to edit for me. So, well, I'll never say never. I mean, like, I doubt it. Put it that way. I don't have anybody. I can't pay anybody to do my accounts yet. So, so if I have to do my own accounts, definitely going to have to do my own editing. That's the first thing I'd palm off onto somebody if I could. Is my report back to the HMRC. So, HMRC is our tax service in the UK, tax organisation. Well, His Majesty's HMRC, Revenue and Customs. Yeah. That's what it stands for. His Majesty's now. It used to be Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. So they're stuck down. Oh, I like that. I perhaps maybe if I thought about that, I would have had them the other way around so they didn't look like they were staggered down. But you know, it's not a big issue. I quite like it. I think it looks good. There's this one that I did as well. And then I made some of these mini tag things, didn't I? So there's this where it's got like Monday. So I could have it on a hole in one of these and have it dangling, or somewhere else maybe. I could maybe have it hanging off the front of there, or I could maybe tie it on up here or something, so it just kind of dangles there. Or where else could I have it? I could have it on this. I don't know where I want it actually. I might just tie it on there and just leave it on there. So I coughed again. Yeah, I think I'm just going to tie it on here. So this is on kind of like a bit of stretchy elastic here, so it should just be able to loop it round itself. Yep, cool. I don't know where I'm going to stick Wednesday. Maybe on here. Maybe down here. Yep, I think down there. That would be nice. Like I said, I didn't make all of the days. Didn't necessarily want it to have Monday to whatever the days are in the week, Dave. Monday to Sunday. Sorry, brain's not functioning. Just one of those things, I'm afraid. Like I say, there's a lot going on, and when you're not very well, all the extra stuff that goes on isn't any good for you. So so yeah, because remember we put the that in the back of there, so that's all done now. I've forgotten about that. I'd stuck that down. That's on there, I think now. We'll put some stuff on some of these. So I do. This is a piece of my digital as well. Goes with this. It's part of the wallpaper collection. I thought maybe I could put some of that somewhere. Might put it on there and then have. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me just stand that up like that so I can flap that down. I think what I'm going to do is have something in the middle. Got just a few pieces of paper here that I just pulled out. Get it done. How big's that? A couple of pieces there. So they're just off a memo thing. Do I like the aggressive nature of get it done? You know, I don't mind it. Maybe on some other paper though. Yellow? Is that too clashy? Keep coughing, it's driving me mad. Maybe pop that on there, and then if I do want to use that, I don't know whether I want to use it now. Do I want to? I still want to see the green, so I might just tear the edge of this off. How do I want to do that? Maybe with just a standard ruler rather than a torn edge ruler. Right, do that like that, put that on that edge there. Then when I put that on, I've got an idea of how much I'm tearing off then. There. Come on, up. Because then I've got a bit of a straight. Oh no, except for that's not going to do it, Dave. Right, do it the other way. Tear a little bit off. Okay, so close that over. I have. These got any kind of grip on them. Let's move that out of the way for a minute. Can I tear this up with this? Now I can't even get it up off the desk with this. So get that edge up. Right, once I've got the edge up, I need to kind of just do that all the way down so that it's all sticking up off the desk, and then see if I can tear this. Nope, I'm not doing a very good job with them. Where are my squeezers? Maybe my squeezers will do it. Although they're quite sharp as well, and I think they're gonna. Yeah, because you can't pinch to hold those closed though. Whereas these you do. Oh, piecemeal. Meet you back here in about 15 days. doing it. It's just laboriously slow. If I had another pair of tweezers, it would probably be better. These just aren't very grabby. I wanted to kind of get it going, you know. It's a bit like wallpaper. Once you start peeling wallpaper off, and you get it going, and then you get that satisfying piece that just keeps peeling. Oh, look, like that, and then it just stops, just like that. There you go. Once you start peeling, don't get too giddy, Dave, and keep peeling. You have to kind of gently do it. But I just didn't want it to have a straight edge, and it doesn't have a straight edge now. That does look like it's been torn on one of those tearing rulers, but it hasn't, as we can tell. It's been meticulously hand done. Right, okay, can't remember how big I need this now. Oh no, I wanted to tear it down anyway, so I still need to know roughly how big it is that I need. So put this on here. So this is the piece it's going to go on. I'm going to come down to about there, and we want to go over to about, so I want both sides tearing off, but I want it to be about there, and about the same again on that side. Yeah. So put those back over there. So this side, might be able to peel that. I can pick that one up. I'm just going to go down all down that side with the, just tearing it as I go. Oh. I know it stops somewhere down here. I actually probably need to. I'll probably leave it. Do you know something? I think I've just torn the bit off that tells me how long I needed the paper. Oh well, we'll do this side and then come back and do it. And then again on this piece. Hopefully I can pick this piece up. I can. So this is a piece of, it's not actually coffee dyed, it's a piece of printed, it's a digital coffee dye from Amazon actually, I think. Oh no, it's there, I can see it now. I knew I'd find it as soon as I'll leave it like that. So, pop that on there. I'll try and roughly get it to be a bit square. It doesn't have to be perfect, but oh, that's right on that line. So this one will be easy to tear. Yep. Cool. That's all right. That's not too bad. I even quite like that. Maybe not so much of it, but there we go. Now we can ink it, just to get rid of all of those white fibres. Use a bit of this. I think I like the warmer tone of this brushed corduroy. I really should have used my other artistry ink ones, because that's got a colour in it that I really like. There's one a bit like that. I can't remember what it's called. It might be called Sticky Toffee, and it's a lovely colour. So, anyway, ink that off. Cool. Okay, so I want this on here. Like that, or like that. I don't even know which way I did it to be. I think like that. I'm going to have that like that. So I'm going to glue it completely down. So it has been folded before, but I don't mind that. It's all part of the look of it. So I'm going to completely glue this one. Maybe should have used stick glue, I think, on this. Oh, that's been used on something that was wet still. That's fine. I might have to still have to wet glue the edges just to make sure that they stick down, but the main part of the body really does need to be this stick glue. Otherwise you can kind of see the lines of the wet glue in the background. I'm just going to go around quickly before that dries. Get any bits that I can see that don't have anything on. No glue on it at all. Down that edge. Cool. On there. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down. I can't remember how I had it. I think I had it that way. Was it that way round? Well, it is now. Oh, I had it that way round. There we go. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it in shot for you, but wasn't being terribly successful, so there we go. So that's going to go on there. And then I'm not sure. I don't know. Do I want something else on there? I might just put something like a stamp of like notes or something on that bit. I think maybe have something like this. The problem with it all folding down, isn't it? It's all in the way. Have something like this on the inside of here, like a little surprise message. Maybe something in the background of that as well, though. Or go like that. Have that in there. So this is just an envelope that's been coffee dyed. Have that. It's one of the sticky ones, and it's actually still sticky, which is surprising. And I don't really want it sticky, so I could just stick something over it. I would normally have put some talcum powder on it, but I don't know where it is, so I can't. So that's not going to help, is it? Or, you know, when like you do an anti-static bag, if you're doing stamping and stuff, again, don't know where that is. So not helpful. So what do I want to stick over there? I could stick something down on it and peel it away quickly, and it'll leave a residue, which is kind of the look that I want. You know, like an opened envelope. I can stick that down. But it didn't quite do what I was expecting it to do, so let's glue it down. I'm going to try and just go over that bit there, and then I'm going to smoosh it out a bit so that it's a little bit more random, and I'm going to glue it down. Like, stick that on there, and I'm just going to leave that to dry, and then when I tear it away it should leave the residue of it. So maybe have that like that with this envelope, obviously not with this bit sticking out, but maybe that there. So that's those bits. And then on this one, I don't remember what's here. Oh, it's a pocket, isn't it? So maybe a piece of this paper. I love this paper because this was this colour, then it was coffee dyed, and then it picked up all the colour from other pieces of paper as part of that. So I think I don't want to tear too much of this off. That's my only concern. Right, let's tear a little bit off. thing all the time. I've got a ruler somewhere. Everything that was on my desk has now just fallen on the floor. So, no surprises there. If it's going to go wrong, it will go wrong at the moment. Yeah, that should be. Oh yes, perfect. I just love the pattern of that bit there. It's just gorgeous in its gorgeousness. In all of its gorgeousness. So that on there. Tear that off. It's harder to get it going this way because we're going against the paper grain now, but still managed it. And then we just want to know how big we want it now. So that's torn that way and that way. We want to take about the same again off. Sorry, it's when I'm trying to cough. My voice kind of gets away from me and I can't quite speak. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Okay. Sorry, it's all very in the way. Maybe that's the piece I should have stuck to the envelope. Stupid cough. Stupid cough. Right, where is that line there? If I stick that there, on that line, there, to there, and then just tear there. Cool. And then we're going to tear this bit down. And again, I just want to take a tiny bit off here, but I want to get it kind of straight. So it's not going to be a tiny piece, but a small enough piece. So hopefully I should be able to do this with my fingers this time. Like that. Oh, come on. I can't even get it up. Come on, get it up off the flaming thing. There we go. Oh, come on, it's done it again. It's all crumpled in on itself. Right. Try again. Now behave. Not bad for somebody with podgy fingers, is it? So, podgy fingers and a horrible cough. Podgy fingers and the coughing. Well, it sounds like a terrible group, terrible name for a band. That Podgy fingers and the coughing. But it entertained me, so that's all that matters, isn't it? So I just love this sheet. Like nobody could think of doing something like this, but it's just when things just occur naturally, a natural occurrence, and it just lands perfectly. That's why I'm not afraid of making mistakes, because sometimes the mistakes just land perfectly. Not always, but sometimes they do. So allow mistakes to happen. So that's going to go on there, and obviously I need to take a notch out. Now, in order to take a notch out, I want to know how far in I need the hole to go. So I need to find out where it currently goes to. I'll put that on there. I'm just going to try and do a bit of a rubbing and see. No, that didn't work. There. Oh, that's why, because it's not as far down as I thought it was. So that's where it comes to. So I want it to come no further than there. So flip that back a minute. It's the bigger one though. Where is my bigger whole circle? Oh, hopefully this isn't the one that broke. Because if it is, I will cry. I will cry, 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 cry. Is it that one? Are you that one? Oh no, of course you're not. Hopefully, oh, I don't know where it. Hopefully it's this one, because if it's not this one, I definitely don't have it anymore. So let's try it first, Dave. Is it that one? Oh, you little beauty, it is. You little beauty. Right. Pop that on there. Oh, it's not. I'm not going to be able to cut it, am I? If I do that. Excuse me. I'm going to have to blow my nose now. So, okay. Blown my nose. Feel a bit better now. So I need some layers to go with that, so that when I chomp through it, it doesn't just get stuck in the mechanism. So let's do that. And it needs to be behind because I need to see where I'm cutting to. Right, so this should work now. Right, where's that edge? I can't see that shape. Oh, I can. Oh. Can I? Oh, I can't see the shape. I put a shape in this and I can't see it. Oh, I can see it that way up. Maybe I should do it that way up now. So maybe if I hold it in the light, I can see it now. That's better. Although I can't see where that pencil mark is, but I'm just going to kind of guess. I think it's about there. Oh, look, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. There's too many things going on this desk, I'm telling you today. There you go. I knew that was hiding somewhere. Okay, and we want to do a bit of an edge on there. So let's open this up and put this one down. So occasionally you might see a flash of card come in. Oh no, that's not in the right place. It's not in the right place. Oh no, it's not in the right place. It needs to go further that way. Oh well. Like I say, don't be afraid of mistakes. They're all just happy little accidents. So I'm going to try and reshape it with perhaps a deeper chomp than I would have had. Hopefully I'll have got something like it needs to be. It's not perfect, but you know what? Bearing in mind we corrected something, it's not bad at all. So let's put this on here. Again, I'm going to glue the body of it with stick glue all the way around, and so that it mainly sticks with this, but just the edges I'll catch with the wet glue. But cool. Okay, so I'm going to stick the edges and any bits that I can see that don't have glue on, which I don't think this has as many bits. I definitely want to make sure that it sticks down around that bit there, bit on the corners, all the way down. Ooh. Sticky fingers in the way. Maybe just a tiny blib blob blob. Blib blab blob. And then stick that on there. Oh, lovely. Love it. It's all a bit quirky and we like a bit of quirk. So again, not sure what I'm going to do on the front bits. I don't know whether I am going to do anything on these front bits. Maybe put something on here, but I think that needs to be a thought process. Do I have a stamp? Well, I do have a stamp. It's asking if I have a stamp is ridiculous because I've got thousands of the things. Do I have a stamp that I need is what I mean. The kind of stamp that I need. One that's, oh, I'll just push everything over, Dave. What's that one saying? Right, I think I'm going to do a notes thing, but I think I've never used this stamp. It was just in my drawer. I just thought if I just stamped it with the lightest of colours, I thought I could give it a bit of a feel. Just like a little, almost like a watermark in the background. I'm not going to do all these edges bits. I think it's supposed to be some kind of an envelope die. I was thinking if I kind of do it at a quirky angle and just stamp it. Don't know whether this will work, but you know. It's got the very, 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 very faintest of marks. Maybe it needs to be a little less faint than that, Dave. Do I have a colour that would be maybe a green? Let's use this. See if we can do it with this. There you go. That's definitely getting on that stamp better. And then I don't want to have the lines around the edge, so just wipe it away with my finger. And then we're going to do that again. I just want it to feel like that's all right. Yep, it's fine. It's not full, but like I didn't want it to look like it was. Although I wished I'd got the ink off that, but never mind. It's not terrible. Okay, so I can't find an E on those things, so that's kind of ruled that out because I don't know where the E is. So I'm thinking maybe use these instead. So I'm going to have M E because I've got an M and I just need an O, and then I just need a spacer. A spacer, a star chaser. They're all now completely out of order, so that was well out of order. M-E spacer, so that way up, so that it doesn't actually stamp, and O. M-E-M-O. And then we just need to tape those together. And we'll go in with the M afterwards, the other M. It's very convoluted, this, isn't it? So I believe my lovely chap has arrived. I can hear somebody. Well, I hope it's him anyway, because like there's a lot of banging going on downstairs, which means that I've got a very noisy burglar, or it's him. So get those out of alignment. We'll just do. Should we put it over to one side? Let's do it that side for a bit of quirkiness. There you go, and then we'll take the M out of there. Do that again. And just hopefully get that in the right place. Oh, it's a bit wonky, but hey, it's mine. It's one. Like, I'm not going to put those back in there, and then I'll say, I don't know where the M, the E, or the O is. And you'll all say, oh, that's because you didn't put them back, Dave. And then you won't be wrong. So, don't know what I'm going to put on this piece here. Like I say, I think that needs to have something. Maybe have like a maker's mark type thing. We've got something on there. We're going to put, oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that envelope. We're going to put something in there, aren't we? And then I think once we've done that, we will call it a day. So I'm hoping I can just, oh well, it ripped the wrong bit, but never mind, it worked. It ripped, and that's all I really wanted. So I'm just going to ink that bit off. I was hoping it'd leave the yellow, but it didn't. It's absolutely fine. So I'm going to have this wrinkly old piece of thing in here. I'm going to have it like that. Shame it's got Tesco on there, but we can stick something else over that. At least I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know now. Now I've done it, I don't know whether I like it. So I'll be honest, I don't know. Coughing out on this. If I've missed coughing out on this video, then, you know, I'm sorry. It's just, I get very confused. So this is a piece I made for this kit, and this is a piece of microfiche. And I've done something very similar before with my French microfiche. I might do this again and have some of these in. This is my French microfiche. And have some of these in. So what they're microfiche things, and they came from the French library or something. And so I think I might have some of these in the slot things, but all kind of in those paper, in this kind of surround, and make something like that again. So I don't know. I was thinking about putting that in here, but I don't know. Right, I will be honest with you, I'm not sure about that one. Now, I like that, and I'd like to have that in here somewhere, but I think it might be better if it was so you can't see the Tesco thing, and it can have something in it, bit of interest. I'm going to cough again. Can you tell? I've got a really squeaky chair as well, so coughing and a squeaky chair is all going wrong today. So I think rather than put something in for the sake of putting something in, we will leave that piece and we will come back to that. So that'll be another video. So we'll have a kind of final piece where we put all the bits of ephemera in anyway, and then we can kind of go from there. So this is where I was thinking about having some of those microfiche bits, not this because it's too wide, but definitely have that. I made it for here, so I was thinking about having it kind of like in here. I might as well just stick that in there. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it then for today. We've stuck all the bits in that we've made. Something on here, and then we'll make some microfichy bits there, and I just want something to go in there, and I'll have to think about that. I'm so sorry about the number of cuts today. Coughing, it seems to be particularly bad today. Might be because I'm a bit dehydrated, possibly. So anyway, folks, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I think, dare I say it, that next week might be the conclusion of this, because I want to move on to the 3D thing that I was talking about, and then that way, then it. I think I'm on episode number 13, so I think it's probably about right. Don't end on an odd number, although it doesn't bother me because I'm not worried about those things. So anyway, that's it. So thanks very much for watching today. My name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception, until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and don't give me COVID either. All right, take care, folks. Lots of love. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, folks. Take care. Bye. Big hugs. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.